3 of Vlogmas. My house is a mess, and I'm about to try to fix that. Excuse me. It is currently about 15 degrees outside. Feels about 1-ish. So it's not that bad today compared to what it has been. Our water is still frozen, so I'm trying to conserve that water that we have in the tank for like the toilet and things like that. And I went to the convenience store and got 6 gallons of water so that I can cook and do dinner and do the dishes. And then we'll also just have it in case we need it. And then also tomorrow it's supposed to be like in the 40s, so that should defrost everything really well. And then it's gonna be like in the 50s next week. Heat wave. It's gonna be so crazy. So I'm gonna try to do this, and then maybe sit down and knit for a little bit. Atticus. You think so?
I should have named Macbeth before.
To introduce you to the dogs. This is Isis. She is 8. And then we have River, who's 7.5. And the Dalmatians, they're twins. Remy is on the left and Rue is on the right. And they are brother and sister, and they're 4.5. And then Atticus is 2.5, and he is my daughter's dog. You are currently in a really janky situation. Now I have the camera, so hopefully you don't fall over. But I have been awful at filming anything today. We really haven't done anything. I cleaned up the kitchen. I went and got some waters so that we could do that, and yeah, that's basically what I've done. And cooked dinner and cleaned up for dinner. We still have some water in the tanks, but I'm trying not to use that as much as possible. So tomorrow it should all melt and be fine. Fingers crossed. But yeah, we just finished dinner. Brian just went to work. He has to work the next 4 nights. So that includes Christmas Eve and Christmas, the day before and the day after. It sucks, but it's what happens when you're the travel nurse sometimes. I mean, I think that's a little rude to make you work all of those, especially when, yeah, anyways, that's a different story. But let's open an advent. So let's do Moonglow. This one, day 23, and it is amethyst. So I'm assuming another purple. I love me some purple. Ooh, that's kind of cranberry is what I would think for this one. That one's really pretty though. This one reminds me of Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. I feel like she would love this one. That one's pretty. And then I wanted to say that we enjoyed watching Maverick, Top Gun, last night. Definitely not my favorite actor, like I said, but the movie was really good and really entertaining, and yeah, we enjoyed it. We all watched that, and we watched 2 episodes of Harry and Meghan, or Meghan and Harry, whichever one it is, and yeah, probably watch some more of those tonight. We might watch a Christmas movie tonight. I have watched 0 Christmas movies this year, so I need to watch a few. Maybe like the Santa Claus or Miracle on 34th Street. I don't know. Frosty. I don't know. We'll see what we get up to. So I started another stripe on my shawl last night, but the next color that came was brown. And the brown is beautiful, but I didn't feel like it kind of was going with the color schemes that were happening. So I decided to skip that one. I might add it in later at a different point, but for right now I skipped that one and went directly to the next one. So yeah, I just decided since I'm a few days behind, like a lot of days behind, that I can do that and it'll be fine. No one will ever know except for all of you who I'm telling. But that's coming along really well. I am kind of getting to the point where I'm ready for it to be done. I'm ready for my socks to be done because I'm ready to work on something else. Working on something consecutively for like 24 days that's just stockinette is a little... I mean, it's been great because I haven't had a lot of brain space to do other things, but I need something more exciting now. So I'm excited to finish those things up, work on something different. I should finish my cozy knitter socks tomorrow, and then I hope to wear them on Christmas, even though it's going to be like 50, so we'll see. But yeah. And you saw me open Sabra's last Advent earlier. It was so sad. I'm sad that it's over. I had so much fun swapping with her, and I think she had some fun swapping with me too. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a really chill day. My mom is fixing our favorite meal, which is chicken and dumplings. I told her that's what I wanted to have on my birthday, and she was gonna fix it for me. So she's gonna do that. Hopefully the water will be working and we can all get showers because I don't want to go over to the shower house. And then yeah, I got to do some last minute Christmas preps. There's things that needs to go in like bags and things like that that I just don't have anywhere to put right now, so it's all just crammed in there with the bags on top. But we'll get that figured out tomorrow. And that should be it, and then we'll have Christmas. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else I was gonna say. I have Spookly in my lap. I feel like there was something else, but I can't remember. I had a list I was making last night mentally, and now my mental is just like gone. Let's do another Advent. So this one is my 11 Stitches swapped from summer. Oh my gosh, it cracks me up how these all match. This one's really pretty too. This is Lollipop. Let's see if it'll focus a little better. That's Lolly. Oh, Spookly. She was knocking it over. But that one's really pretty, and it goes with this one. Now you're all cockeyed. Alright, well, I'm gonna go and do some knitting. To hop on one more time and say good night, and of course, sorry, I'm restarting my computer. Open my last Advent. We watched some Christmas movies tonight, which was fun. We watched Holly British Stole Christmas and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the originals from the 60s. So that was fun. My kids found it quite funny how they were like, in Rudolph, the women can't go out on their own. They need to get the women home and all that stuff. I was like, well, it was the 60s. It's just how it was. And then we watched Miracle on 34th Street, the 90s version, which is like the version I grew up watching. I've always loved that movie. My favorite scene is when the little deaf girl sits on his lap and he starts signing to her. I've always just loved that and thought that was so sweet. And Felicity watched it for the first time and she was like, it's all right. It's not her favorite thing, but tomorrow we'll probably watch a few more Christmas movies. Yeah, so that'll be fun. So, I have something on my lip. I just brushed my teeth, so I think it's toothpaste. Sorry. Tell me what your favorite Christmas movie is. For those of you that are in different countries other than like America and Canada, do you guys watch the same Christmas movies that we watch? Like, do you watch Miracle on 34th Street, Frosty, How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Like, I feel like I'm very not knowing what I'm talking about when I talk about those and not knowing other cultures' Christmas movies. I just assume you watch what we watch, which is probably naive of me. So let me know what some of your favorite Christmas movies are. I think my all-time favorite Christmas movie is The Santa Claus, the original with, oh man, I can't think of his name now. Tim Allen. That one has been one of my favorites since I was very, very little. And Frosty the Snowman. This is my other one that I've always loved. So those are the two. We'll probably watch A Christmas Story. I know we might watch the second one too. We haven't watched that yet. But yeah, kind of actually feels like Christmas since it's cold and so there's snow outside. Although I'm pretty sure it's going to melt tomorrow and the next day. But that's okay. It'll be back next week, I'm sure. But yeah, it was a fun night. I got a lot of knitting done on my shawl. I did 2 and a bit rows, which is pretty cool. I feel like I'm actually catching up a little bit. I will not finish on Christmas at all. I have, 4 or 5 more? I think I have 5 more minis to go in total, including the next 2 days. These are the ones that I have left that I haven't opened yet, and then of course today's too. And I have this one, and depending on what the last few colors are, I might add this one in. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure. It's really pretty. I could use it for something else. If not, and like I said earlier, I'm just kind of ready to work on something different. So I'm excited to finish my socks tomorrow, and get them done. And yeah, we watched 2 more episodes of Harry and Meghan. So that was good. I don't know if there's just 1 more episode or if there's 6 total or 8, but we'll probably watch at least 6 tomorrow, like the 6th one tomorrow. So Brian said the roads were even worse in Aurora tonight than they were last night, so I don't see how that's possible, but apparently they were, so that's no good. Hopefully tomorrow they can all melt and the sun can dry up the road so there's not like black ice, but we'll see. We will see. Luckily I don't need to really go into Aurora for anything. Chick-fil-A's on the outskirts. But let's go ahead and open this one. Let's see what we got. Oh, I really like that. That's really pretty. There's a good color. It's like this pretty tan, and then it's got purple kind of going through it right here. I really like that. Actually, that might look good with that beside it, wouldn't it? We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow's is, because as of right now, this is what the colors are going to be. So I could throw this one in over here. We'll see. we will see what tomorrow's is and find out from there. So yeah, I have not edited one thing from today, so I need to do that. I've already taken like all of my sleepy pills, so I probably should get to that and get that done, and watch through and knit some more on my shawl while I watch through it, and fuss at my children to be quiet and go to bed. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow on Christmas Eve.